Hello and welcome to Everyday English Channel. Today we are going to explore the word nation. While we use it frequently in everyday conversation, its sociological meaning is far more complex and profound than often perceived. Today, we will delve into the layers of this concept. Our goal is to move beyond the common understanding of a nation as merely a country or a state. We will uncover its deeper sociological implications, examining how it shapes identities, communities, and global dynamics. This understanding is crucial for any student of society. The word nation originates from the Latin natio, meaning birth or race. Historically, it referred to a group of people united by common descent. This early definition highlights an inherent connection to shared origins. In contemporary popular discourse, nation is often used interchangeably with country or state. We speak of the United Nations, for instance, implying a collection of sovereign states. However, this casual usage obscures vital distinctions. Sociologically, a nation is primarily a community of people. This community is bound together by a shared sense of identity, culture, language, history, and often a common territory. It is fundamentally a collective psychological and cultural construct. Crucially, a nation is characterized by a collective belief in its distinctiveness and unity. Members feel a sense of belonging and solidarity with others in the group. This shared consciousness is what truly defines a nation from a sociological perspective. This shared identity is not necessarily based on objective facts alone. It is often built upon narratives, myths, and symbols that foster a sense of common heritage and destiny. These elements are vital in constructing a national consciousness. One of the most important distinctions in political sociology is between a nation and a state. A state is a political and legal entity. It possesses defined territory, a permanent population, a government, and the capacity to enter into relations with other states. A state exercises sovereignty over its territory and people. It has institutions like a legal system, military, and bureaucracy. The state is a concrete, institutionalized apparatus of governance. In contrast, a nation is a cultural and psychological entity. It is a group of people who perceive themselves as a cohesive unit. A nation does not necessarily possess its own state. Consider the Kurds, for example. They constitute a nation, sharing a common culture, language, and history, but they do not have their own sovereign state. This illustrates the crucial difference between the two concepts. Conversely, a single state can contain multiple nations, such as India with its diverse linguistic and ethnic groups. A state can also be largely coextensive with one nation, leading to the concept of a nation-state. The idea of a nation gives rise to nationalism. Nationalism is an ideology and movement that promotes the interests of a particular nation. It aims to gain and maintain self-governance or full sovereignty over the nation's homeland. Nationalism asserts that each nation should have its own state. It often emphasizes national pride, loyalty, and a sense of collective identity above other group affiliations. This can be a powerful unifying force. However, nationalism can also be a source of conflict. It can lead to exclusion, xenophobia, and even violence when one nation's interests are perceived to clash with another's. Its impact is therefore dual-edged. Benedict Anderson's influential concept of imagined communities offers a profound insight into the nature of nations. Anderson argued that a nation is an imagined political community. It is imagined because members of even the smallest nation will never know most of their fellow members. Despite never meeting, they hold in their minds the image of their communion. This sense of shared identity is fostered through various means, particularly through mass media like newspapers and literature. These create a shared discourse. These shared narratives and symbols allow individuals to feel connected to millions of strangers. They believe they belong to a collective with a common past and future. This collective imagination is central to national identity. Nations are not natural or primordial entities. They are social constructs, actively created and maintained over time. This process involves historical events, political movements, and cultural production. The rise of modern nations is often linked to the decline of empires and the emergence of new political orders. Industrialization, urbanization, and the spread of literacy also played significant roles in fostering national consciousness. Education systems, national holidays, monuments, and shared historical narratives all contribute to the ongoing construction of a nation. These institutions instill a sense of common heritage and purpose in citizens. The concept of the nation faces numerous challenges in the contemporary world. Globalization, for instance, blurs national borders and fosters transnational identities. Economic interdependence often transcends national interests. The existence of multinational states, where several distinct nations coexist within one political entity, presents ongoing governance challenges. Managing diverse national aspirations within a single state requires careful political navigation. Stateless nations, like the Palestinians or the Roma, highlight the persistent struggle for recognition and self-determination. Their experiences underscore the political power inherent in the concept of nationhood. Furthermore, debates continue about the inclusivity of national identity. Who belongs to the nation? How are minorities integrated or excluded? These questions remain central to sociological inquiry. In summary, the word nation is far more than a synonym for country. Sociologically, it represents a deeply felt shared identity among a group of people. This identity is built on common culture, history, and a sense of belonging. We have distinguished the nation as a cultural entity from the state as a political entity. We also explored how nationalism emerges from this concept and how nations are imagined communities actively constructed over time. Understanding the sociological meaning of nation is essential for comprehending global politics, social movements, and individual identities. It reveals the powerful, yet often constructed nature of collective belonging in our world. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.